We're going to read a story about eagles and little baby eaglets. Now, this story, the genre or the type of story is called an expository text, which means that we're going to learn real facts about eagles. And then we're going to see some text features. We're going to look for a diagram and we're going to look for labels. And so on the next couple pages, we're going to be looking for that, okay? Now, we have an inquiry question. So let's see what our question is.
Essential question. How are offspring like their parents? Read to learn how young bald eagles are like their parents.
Okay, so we're going to read to see how are these little baby eaglets like their parents? And then we're also going to think about how are these animals going to survive. Now, we're going to popcorn to read. So, Rain and Caden, it's your turn to read, you can take your mask down, but you have to read in a big teacher voice. So like a number 3 voice, like Mrs. Murphy's loud voice now. Okay? Yes, I did. You can do it next time, okay? Awesome. Okay, did you have questions, Caden?
Can I go put my sweater in my locker?
Definitely. Okay. All right. Now, everybody had a turn to read, so we're all caught up. So we're going to start over, and Mrs. Murphy's going to keep track of who's read and who has not, okay? I will start, and I'm going to pick somebody to continue reading. Bald eagles are birds. Make sure you have your finger going. I'm going to start again. Bald eagles are birds. The baby birds, or offspring, are called eaglets. Let's read about how eaglets are like their parents. Now, we have a new section, and it's called It's Nesting Time. Raylan, in your big teacher voice, will you continue, please?
All birds lay eggs. Bald eagles build their nest in tops of trees so the eggs will be safe. Their nests are built of sticks and grass.
Okay. All right, Raylan, you did an excellent job. So where do they build their nest?
In the top of trees.
In the tops of trees. Okay, and what do they build it out of, Raylan?
Sticks and grass.
Sticks and grass. Okay, Raylan, pick a friend and keep going.
Caden.
They add on to their nest each year. They can become huge. These giant nests can be as large as 9 feet across.
Okay, read one more sentence, Caden.
That's bigger than your bed.
Okay, so your beds are probably about 6 feet long.
Yeah.
Okay? Because when I lay in my bed, I'm 5 feet. I'm over 5 feet. And when I lay down, my feet don't hit the end of the bed yet. So my bed's about 6 feet. Some beds might be a little bigger, but think of your bed. Okay? Or think of your mom and dad's bed, because sometimes you guys have smaller beds than your parents. Think of your parents' bed and how wide it is. And that nest is bigger than their bed. Okay? All right, Caden, popcorn and Freddie, keep going.
Lewis.
Really loud, Lewis, can you take your mask down and talk really loud?
The mother eagle lays from 1 to 3 eggs. She sets on her eggs until they hatch. Then both parents watch over the nest.
Okay, so who's in charge of the eggs? The eagles. Tyson? Who's in charge of the eggs at first? Is it the mom or dad?
The mom.
The mom. The mom's in charge of the eggs. But once they hatch, then both the mom and the dad are in charge. Okay? Let's turn to the next page.
Mommy, read one more.
Did you read 3 or did you read?
1.
You read 3.
I think you read 3.
You read 1.
No, you read
At bed.
3 periods. So yes, you read 3 sentences. All right. Proud parents is our next section. So Lewis, you did read 3. Can you pick a friend to read 3 sentences that haven't read yet? And quickly do it, please. Okay.
Wyatt.
Wyatt.
Parent.
Charlotte, just a second. Charlotte, can you try to find my eraser because I'm not sure where it went.
Oh, it went out there.
Shh. Go out so you can find it.
You could borrow one of mine.
Okay, Wyatt. Did you read Colin?
Proud parents. It's right there. On the board. Right on the board.
What?
Right by Kenz's picture.
Don't I normally have that one up?
Yeah. No.
No. I do. Okay, Wyatt, go ahead.
Proud parents. At first, the eaglets are helpless. They cannot walk. They need their parents for food. They also cannot see well. Birds are not mammals.
Okay, stop there. So at first, eaglets are helpless. They can't walk. They need their parents for food. They can't even see very well. And then Wyatt just said birds are mammals because they have a backbone. They're in the bird category. Okay, Wyatt, Papa, and a friend. John. Now, Charlotte and Carson, we're on page 152. We're on the word they. So mammals is highlighted in yellow. We're on the next word. Oh, John, you got to speak in a louder voice, please.
They do not have no to feed. They hunger. They hunt for food. Eagle always
Eaglets.
Eaglets always leave their parents for safety.
Good. So they're not mammals. They can't drink milk from their mother. But their parents must feed them, like worms. So the parents must hunt for food while they teach them how to hunt and how to go on their own. Now, they're going to grow up. John, Popcorn, and Friend, to keep reading. Charlotte, let's start with bald eagles. Charlotte, really loud. Bald eagles.
Bald eagle.
Use their sharp eyes
to help
hunt. They use their strong wings to fly fast. Okay, Charlotte, Popcorn, a friend. Okay, so now guys, listen. As they grow up, their eyes are becoming sharp. That means they can see very good. When they're babies, they can't. But now they're able to see very sharply and good, and they're able to fly pretty fast because their wings are getting stronger. Okay, listen to Corla.
They also use their claws and beak to catch fish.
Young eaglets.
My dad learned all these things. Then they can live on their own.
Now down here you can see the mama bird, mama eagle. She is feeding them. It says the eagles must bring food to the eaglets until they're able to go on their own. Okay, page 153, Corla. Would you popcorn a friend to read? Ingrid, start with unlike.
Unlike mammals, birds have feathers.
Okay, stop. There are a few friends making noises. And that means my remote learners can't hear either. So Ingrid, we're going to try one more time. Really loud, Ingrid.
Unlike mammals, birds have feathers, not fur, and
Eaglet,
eaglet is born covered with soft gray down. It cannot fly until it grows dark near feathers like its parents.
Good, stop there. So at first, their feathers are so soft. They're held down. And even sometimes, not out of eagles, but sometimes you have down pillows or blankets that are actually made from bird feathers, but they're the soft feathers of the bird. Now, as the eagles get bigger, they grow dark feathers like their parents. And when they have these dark, strong feathers, then they're able to fly. Okay? All right, Ingrid, would you popcorn a friend to keep reading at the eaglets?
Adeline.
What did you pick, Ingrid?
Adeline.
Oh, Addie, okay. Addie, can you stop? Take out down your mask because we can't quite hear you. Really loud, Addie, okay?
The eagle stays near the nest until its wings grow strong. It takes about 5 months.
Good. So it has to stay by its nest for about 5 months. Now, here is a picture of the eagle. We have a diagram. Now, it is going to have the title. It's a bald eagle. Now, Addie, would you go around and read, go around like a clock and read the different sections of the diagram. These are labels. So start over here.
Powerful eyes, yellow,
Hooked,
yellow feet, long claws, white tail feathers, dark feathers on brown body, and wings.
good. Now, why would an eagle want a beak that is hooked? Kaden, what do you think?
So they can hook their food off the ground.
Yeah, so they can hook the food, or even the fish, because when they're fishing, you know, when you go fishing, you put a hook on the end of your fishing pole. Yeah, so that you can grab that fish, hook the fish. Same with the eagle. You want to hook, the eagle wants to be able to hook the fish. Okay, let's turn to the next page, 154.
It's so
And Addie, will you pop her a friend who hasn't read yet? Tyson, all right. Tyson on the top of 154. Start with an eaglet, Tyson, okay? Can you take down your mask?
And eaglets
Becomes
an adult. When it has
learned.
learned to do all of the things its parents do, this talking takes about 5 years. Bald eagles can stay alive for up to
30.
30 years.
Okay, so eagles it takes them about 5 years for the babies to learn to do what the parents do. It takes you guys 18 years.
Just for kids.
Because you guys, it takes you longer to be able to do what your parents do.
I think I read 4 sentences.
Oh, it's okay. Now, they only live 30 years, but how long do most people live?
100 years.
Maybe 100, maybe 90, but most people can live close to 90 to 100 years. So
Or
we
99.
definitely live longer than them. But it also takes us longer to be able to do what our parents do.
30 years.
Okay, now down here it says, when the bald eagle soars, the feathers on its huge wings spread out like fingers. So when you look over here, they spread out so it looks like fingers. You guys put your arms out, put your hands closed, spread them out. Okay, so they were going to want to be able to soar. And so when you have your fingers out, it gives them more time to like catch the wind and be able to soar. Okay, now.
Wait, Miss Monkey, I found helpless what we used yesterday on our page.
Yeah,
Right
definitely.
at the end of
Okay, now,
baby.
Tyson just read, right?
Yeah.
We're going to read now, Bald Eagle Soar. Now, everybody's not going to get a chance to read today. If you don't today, you're going to be the first one to read next week. Tyson, will you pop in a friend that hasn't read yet? Kinsley. We're right here. Once. Kinsley, take down your mask when you read in a big teacher voice, okay?
Once it
Learns.
learns to fly, the bird
Oh, bald.
eagle
Yep.
can
Soar
through
for hours.
4 hours. The bald eagle
Must
must take
good
good
care
care for it
of its
its
feathers,
feathers. It
uses
uses
its beak.
beak to
We have this word today.
grab
Groom.
broom.
Groom itself. Good job. Okay, so it must take good care of itself, its feathers, and it uses its beak to groom itself. Okay? All right, Kinsley, will you pop for a friend to read the last part? Quickly, Kinsley.
Carson.
Okay, Carson. It must. Really loud, Carson. I know you have a bigger voice than that.
It must
Keep
its
its feathers
feathers
clean.
clean. Can you
Believe
this
powerful eagle began life as a helpless baby. So it does use the word helpless. So as you can see, the bald eagle starts out as kind of a helpless baby. It depends on its parents to help teach it in order to grow and survive, just like you guys. You guys depend on your parents to help teach you and guide you to help you grow. Okay? Now, these people did not get a chance to read, so they will be the first ones next time. Ellie A, Brooklyn, Arya, Riley, Rain, Libby, and Ellie S.
I haven't read first yet.
You already read the story.
I
Those,
told Lewis.
those kids didn't even get a chance to read too. Okay? All right, so they will be the first ones next time. All right, I'm going to have the girls put away